What a game at the Emirates today. What a title race we've got. And look, give Bournemouth a bit of credit. I think Bournemouth are going to go down, and yet they were, 1 minute away from a draw. They were 2-0 up. It just shows you that this race at the top and the bottom and for top four, massively unpredictable. And that's why this Premier League season has been so fantastic. But on to Arsenal. I was thinking about it there, just listening to Mikel Arteta. I'm happy to say this. Well, I'm not happy to say it as a United fan, but I will say it in relation to the title race. Arsenal are the best team in the league. I don't hear that said enough. They're the best team in the league. And I emphasize the word team. I feel that Man City are where they are because they've got a great manager, they've got one of the best strikers in the world, and they've got a team that knows how to win titles. But I've always felt there's a vulnerability to Man City. I think they are going through transition, but they're so good they can do that and be in a title race. I think this is a transition year for Man City. I watched them today. I've seen them a few times against Man United and Spurs this year. They're not the Man City of the last 2 years. They're not as entertaining, and I don't think they're as good. They could still win the title because they know how to do it. But Arsenal are the best team. I think Arsenal play the best football. I think they've got the best team. What they don't have is the best squad. And I think what you've got there is experience and squad against the best team, which is Arsenal. It's going to be very, very interesting. But that's a fantastic result for them today. We've got Jack, who's an Arsenal fan. He wants to talk about the atmosphere at the Emirates this year. What's it like, Jack? Because it's been like it all season, hasn't it?
Hi, Mark. I just wanted to say everything you just said there is so, you obviously have great knowledge and it's so true. I called actually because there was a caller that was really upset me who said that we're going to bottle it because we conceded against Bournemouth. I don't care what anyone says. Any game in the Premier League is a hard game. And we won it today. I don't care if we won 10-9 against, a 20th side in the Premier League. A win is a win. And at the end of the day, who are they talking about? We are top of the league with 5 points clear. There's literally nothing you can say. It doesn't matter that we concede. We won it and we never gave up. And I really wish that was a bit more addressed, that we never gave up.
No, I agree. I mean, look, I'm no Arsenal fan, although I did see with Arteta at the start, I saw a lot of Arsenal fans turn on him, and I thought, you know what, it's such a hard job to rebuild Arsenal, and you could see the little sprouts of that happening, and it's bloomed into this team this season, which I still think is ahead of schedule. But there is this feeling amongst some people that they're almost associating this Arsenal team with Arsenal teams of the past, and that's been the one strength of Arsenal this season is they have that team ethic and they do play good football. I mean, I've seen United have played them twice now, and both times Arsenal have played really, really well. And obviously, you won one and we won one. But talk to me about the atmosphere at the Emirates, because that's not always been good over the years, and Arsenal fans have had this sort of attachment, to some of the people out there on social media who scream and shout, Wenger out, Arteta out. But there seems to be a real togetherness at Emirates this season.
Exactly, yeah, exactly that. I mean, I've been going to the Emirates since it opened, and obviously you've been ridiculed by away fans saying, is this a library and everything like that? But actually, as a fan, I want to give full credit to Mikel Arteta. He's the one that's brought in an anthem before the kickoff, which really gets the hairs standing. Everyone's singing in unison. We've got Ashburton Army, which I've got to give a massive shout out to.
Yeah, I've seen this there. Yeah, it's great.
And honestly, Mark, it's a completely different experience. Even as just a football fan, I'd highly recommend to go to the Emirates because it is rocking. It is so loud, and when we start scoring, I mean, even when, I don't know if you're aware, when even the away team scores, straight away Arsenal fans are cheering on our team to try and get back in it, and I'm so proud, as you can imagine, being a witness of all of this at the moment, and I can only imagine and hope that we do bring it home. I know it's 12 games left, but come on, Mark. You want to see us win. I know you're a United fan, but I know you want to see it, because nothing worse than seeing a team that buys football like the likes of City and Chelsea trying to buy their way through. So, yeah, honestly, just such a great experience to go to the Emirates at the moment.
Thanks for calling in, Jack. Great call. And Arsenal fans at the moment, they're living the dream. But the problem is when you live the dream and then the dream starts to become a reality, that's, your standards go up. And I know Arsenal fans will be gutted if they don't win this league title.